what you said is that thing. Inspiration. Because when you inspired by somebody, you in spirit with it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You believe, you know you can, man. That's what made me gravitate to Jazzo and Jay, because they from my neighborhood, from my building. And I see them with the things that I dream about. And it's like, if they can do it, I can do it too. And that inspiration has been what drove me my whole life. It's like to watch your friends accomplish something. It's like, man, you did it, I could do it too. What steps you took? Then you can share tips, knowledge, and game and help each other climb. That's right. Instead of that, that's how you get out the barrel.
That's right.
Instead of pushing your homie back in the barrel. Right, man. So that's my thing, and I hope I exude that to the people when they see me, speak to me, meet me, listen to me. Like, I hope they get some type of inspiration to know, yo, I can do that too, man.
Jay-Z wasn't just lucky. He was already rich before the rap fame even hit. And that changes everything you think you know about success in hip-hop, wealth building, and generational influence. Memphis Bleek breaks down how Jay-Z's mindset was never about chasing an end goal. It was always about movement, constant growth, constant evolution. And that's exactly how you go from survival to billion-dollar empire thinking. This is the kind of perspective that connects directly to entrepreneurship, financial freedom, and long-term investing strategy, even outside of music. Now I'm about to let y'all hear this for yourselves. But before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
And that's why I always looked for the things that I wanted to become in life. I looked for those mentors. And now I wind up becoming that person that I used to look for. You know, and
that's dope, man.
And I try to give that to I give it. I don't try. I give that to my children. Whether they accept it or not is another thing.
They do. They do. Know? Trust me. I always tell my wife, I say, yo, we don't know our kid. When they leave our presence, we don't know them. All we could do is hope they took all the jewels and processed them and interpreted them into their life. But once they leave that house, you don't know what your kid out there doing, talking like. I remember seeing a TikTok of my son, and he out there like, yo, bring the what? Yeah. When you started talking like that, he didn't even let me follow him on TikTok because he didn't want me to see who he really was.
Right. See who he really was.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. All we can do, man, is give them the ingredients, give them the tools, and hope they mold themselves and become that dish that the world appreciates.
That's a fact, man. I'm so appreciative to everything you've done, everything you're doing, man. You keeping it going, and you giving guys like me hope that, you know, it's still other chapters that you can still do to give back. Because like you say, even with Freeway, I love what Freeway doing out there with the kids. Man. You know what I mean? He do the schools. He go talk to the community. He got the thing now where he doing, if you lost someone and need to vent and get that off your chest, he got the prayer channel where you could come and kick it with him and talk about ups and downs. You know, I tell him, I love that you doing that, man. Because to turn your pain into passion is the beauty of life to me, man. Is to take something that was supposed to destroy you and be triumphant.
I think too, Bleek, it's like, what's really the end all be all, right? What I mean by that is like, we have this destination that we seeking, right? All of us, you know, want to make it out the hood. Anytime I go to schools, how many of y'all want to make it out the hood? Everybody raise their head, right? We want to make it to this destination. You know, like the highway of life to me is like, you know, your eyes are like the headlights. We see it 200 feet in front of us. That's when we not moving.
That's right.
When you moving, you see another 200 feet. You move a little more, you see another. You start seeing on ramps and off ramps that you couldn't notice off in the distance. Right. And you start to, if you get off of some of those on ramps and off ramps, you start to be interested in things that you didn't even know that you would be interested in. Even while you headed towards your destination.
You figure out, oh shit, I like this. I didn't even know I like this.
I would have never told you I like this. Right. And then when you, let's say, fast forward, you make it to your destination, and you get there and you realize, damn, this ain't
where I want to be.
But it's more about the journey. Because the journey that made you and allowed you to get it to your destination we don't even really want to be that when we get there. We want to be everything that it made us to get there.
That's a fact. To me, I don't think I have an end destination.
Right.
An end goal.
That's smart. And I wouldn't have said that's smart years ago. That is very smart.
I just want to keep going till I can't go no more. I want to inspire till I can't inspire no more. And that's it. Because the end, I feel like, is the end.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the end. Like, so I don't want the end goal. Hell no.
I'm glad you said that too, though. Like, that you said you want to keep inspiring until you can't inspire no more. Because I think we in the influence stage, right?
Everybody influencing. They not influencing nothing.
Nothing. Right?
Influence you by a chicken sandwich. I don't want that influence. Influence me how to change my life.
Right. Influence is powerful, but it ain't really that thing. What you said is that thing. Inspiration. Because when you inspired by somebody, you in spirit with it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You believe, you know you can, man. That's what made me gravitate to Jazzo and Jay, because they from my neighborhood, from my building. And I see them with the things that I dream about. And it's like, if they can do it, I can do it too. And that inspiration has been what drove me my whole life. It's like to watch your friends accomplish something. It's like, man, you did it, I could do it too. What steps you took? Then you could share tips, knowledge, and game and help each other climb.
That's right.
Instead of that, that's how you get out the barrel.
That's right.
Instead of pushing your homie back in the barrel. Right, man. So that's my thing, and I hope I exude that to the people when they see me, speak to me, meet me, listen to me. Like, I hope they get some type of inspiration to know, yo, I can do that too, man. Like, you know, that's what made me do this, because everybody was kicking the homie down or talking about the chicks or the crimes they commit. And it's like, yo, fam, all of us have more to us than just negativity. I have way more positive things in my life than negative things. Nice. And I don't think the people want to hear all the negative. Right. You could turn on the news and watch negativity all day. All you got to do is watch the news. You want to hear some negative.
Right.
So
a movement is a movement. It's not a movement unless it's moving forward, man. Not moving backwards.
That's a fact, man.
There's a tendency in hip-hop culture and even in entrepreneurship discussions to reduce everything to struggle narratives or competition mindsets. But what stands out here is something more grounded. Memphis Bleek is basically pointing to the idea that Jay-Z never operated with a crab in a barrel mentality, even when that was the story that people tried to attach to him. And whether people agree or not, that mindset shift alone is what separates short-term wins from long-term wealth building. From my perspective, the real takeaway is not just inspiration, it's structure. It's how proximity, exposure, and belief systems shape financial decision-making over time. That's something you also see in high-level entrepreneurship and venture capital environments, where over 80% of long-term wealth outcomes are tied to network access and early exposure to high-value opportunities. That's not hype. That's a real business fact that directly affects wealth outcomes today. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Jay-Z truly never had a crab in a barrel mindset like Memphis Bleek says? Or is that something people only understand after success is already proven? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.